Right, I am somewhat living. And I am entirely reliant on the mixture of two languages being spoken right now, as to the overlap of two different voices not being confusing. You know, I vaguely remember something like that being... I'm sorry, I just looked at something else and lost my train of thought, but anyway. I vaguely remember the thing that I literally just mentioned less than 20 seconds ago, I think. Or thereabouts, about two languages sort of coming at you at the same time, and somehow ending up distinct, actually being a thing that came to mind on a few different occasions. I think mostly when I was like in uni, during those years. I would like try to go off and read a book in one language, and then I would hear people talking to each other loudly in another around me, and I think that actually did help me make enough of a distinction that I could concentrate on what I was reading, so that was nice. But I don't know to what effect or to what degree that would hold over today. But yes, anyway, I suppose I have to just try and focus on one thing at a time, such as the one thing that isn't entailed by me being here. So let's see. Yes, I am live, and I am ostensibly intending to do something as a result of me being alive. Okay. I actually couldn't remember that apparently if I make this... Well, I can't make the chat box invisible anymore by minimizing it, like it just kind of started out invisible. And then it became visible, but the brief window of time in which it was invisible led me to appreciate that apparently there's not like an empty black box underneath the chat box, it's just like the bottom part of this picture that's in the background. Which is a nice picture. I don't know, it just led me to remember that. I actually was taking this here doggo out for a walk just a little while ago, as I do in the evenings, and there's like this cat that likes to hang out in, like at the threshold of a little hole-in-the-wall, like locksmith shop that's quite close to where I live. And I think the first time I noticed that cat was around at all was because it kind of darted off when it saw that I was approaching with the dog. It kind of darted off from like the curb of the street into the shop, and I think my dog saw that and tried to take off after it like it was a squirrel, but I just held her back. And then I actually spotted the cat myself a few times on subsequent walks, even though my dog didn't. But tonight I was finally able to get a picture of the cat, which also happened to have my dog in it, so that was nice. I was kind of intending to do that for a while. Just kind of something that I had in mind. But yeah, I am also apparently running Steam updates while this is going on, which is no doubt a wonderful idea. It's quite appropriate that this song should come on while I mentioned that, but yes, speaking of Steam, I guess I'm gonna just try to start this off and see if I can get Steam to like continue its update attempt, because I think the way it usually works is if you're like running a Steam download and then you actually start a game, it interrupts the download until the game is stopped. But okay, that did just happen. It just took a while to actually say that it was stopped. But I'm going to tell it to continue anyway. I have no doubt that this will all lead to excellent performance on the stream itself. Let me see, let me click a few things around so I'm not being wasteful with certain things, such as things that I catch with my attention. And here we go. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and pause the music for now, because as great as Layton is and pretty much everything else that I put on this playlist, which is why I put it here in the first place, I am intending to, there we go, make this visible so I can actually get to the thing. Get to the point where I can remember what was going on last time, because I think we hit yet another kind of fever pitch in Majima's story, and Majima's ass got saved by someone that we have no idea, or at least I have no idea who that was. And then it switched back to Kiryu, who I think was like on the run from the Yakuza yet again. The capos were out for his ass, but the Yakuza version of that, and then they went to like the Chinatown area, which is apparently called Little Asia, even though Japan is in Asia, so it seems weird that you would call the Chinese specific area that instead of like something to do with specifically China, but I don't know. But anyway, I guess we're coming here to this shanty town instead, which apparently is going to be the best option for us to stay for the time being, because one of the people here is to do with people to whom we gave booze earlier, something like that. I guess we're just gonna roll with it and call it a day, which is kind of what we did right before, or right as I ended the stream last time, as I got to this point. But let's do it in universe now, which will not actually result in a day being called, but rather a day proceeding.
Oi, あんた起きろ。くそ、奴らだ。堂島組？堂島？何言ってる？こいつらホームレス狩りだ。おい、そこにも2人いるぜ。へいへいへいへい。あれ？そっちのやつなんかホームレスっぽくないじゃん。別にいいんじゃね？ここにいんだから同罪だよ。同罪。逃げんなよ。やめろ。何命令してんの？やめてくださいだろ。なんだこいつ。ああ、やってくれたよ。これ大怪我だよな。一車両一車両。どうしようもねえガキどもだな。そうです。僕らガキの未成年です。人殺しても罪になりません。罪にならなきゃ罰は受けねえとでも思ってんのか。世の中そんなに甘かんねえぞ。生きがいいね。俺らとやる気かよ。おい、こいつ俺のこと殴ったんだぞ。ぶっ殺せ。ダメ、そろそろ本気でやっちゃう。いっぺん人が死ぬとこ見てみたかったしさ。
See that it's important for these guys to be alliterative in their titles, but yeah. Good evening, I see it's already getting pretty exciting. Yeah. Haven't really had a chance to get streams of this in this past week, so it's been like filled with a bit of nonsense, but hopefully I can at least get a few more before the end of the month, and I'm actually gonna have to take another break, but at least I'm actually expecting it this time, because I'm gonna be away for a little while. But in the meantime, let's see how much harder we can get with Curious Story and that classic defeat pose from the enemies.
ろよ。お前こんなことしてただで済むと思ってんのかよ。
何がどうただで済まねえんだ。
分かったよ。悪かった。だからもう許してくれって。
それで謝ってるつもりか。それに謝る相手を間違っている。
なあ、これ君んだろ。さっきこれでおじさんの頭殴ろうとしたろ。ってことはやっぱり君んだよな。やめろやめろよバカ野郎。し、もうみんな寝てるんだ。声が大きいよ。ありがとうよ。あんたが一緒にいてくれたおかげで命拾いしたよ。あのガキどもちょくちょく俺らの仲間を襲ってたんだ。多分もう二度と来ないだろうけどさ。
そうか。
そういやまだあんたの名前聞いてなかったな。
俺は桐生だ。
桐生さん。そうか、やっぱりね。確か町で堂島組の連中が探してるやつがそんな名前だったな。
Right, I guess we gotta take a quick break from that little exchange so I can just pop. There we go. Sorry about that.
安心してくれ。ここにはもうあんたを売るような人間はいない。俺たちは貸し借りにうるさいんだ。
そうか。
よう桐生さん、客が来てるぞ。あんたを探してる。
客？堂島組か。
いや、橘不動産の人間って言ってる。一応あんたのことは知らねえって言っといたけど。
そうか。すまない。そいつは今どこにいる？
公園の出口に車止めてる。気になるなら行ってみな。
If I said it come from me, I should head for the park entrance. Alright, let's give it a go. This whole heading for the park entrance thing, that is.
よ、桐生君。
小田、あんたが迎えの人間か。
まあね。昨べはゆっくり寝られたか？寒かったろ。
いや、いい宿が見つかったんでな。それより橘は？
社長は今あるところでお前を待っている。
あるところ？どこだ？
実はお前もよく知ってる場所だけど、ま、行ってみてのお楽しみだ。もう準備できてるなら車に乗ってくれ。いいか？
Oh gee, place that's real familiar to Kiryu that Tachibana knows about as well.
よし、それじゃあ早速出発だ。
I mean, I could just say that surprise Tachibana actually knows everything about Kiryu and it's gotta be a completely unexpected location. Who knows?
今んとこつけられたりはしてねえようだな。
公園に野宿までして隠れてたんだ。少しぐらいゆっくりさせてもらうさ。それで今から行くのは新しい隠れ家ってことか？
いや、 そういうわけじゃない。堂島組がカムロ町中に目光らせている限り、あんたはどこに隠れたっていずれは見つかっちまう。だから社長は堂島組の動きを抑えるために手打ってるとこだ。
どういうことだ？
今社長がいるのはお前もよく知ってる場所だ。俺たちもそこに向かってる。
だからどこなんだ？
言わなくてもお前にはそろそろわかる。
Do we want to look suspicious at all with these XXXX plates? I mean, how much distance could there be between? Okay, it is the second place on my list, maybe, that I was thinking of. Is it? Okay, no, never mind. I was not expecting this place, because I don't think we've seen it before in this game.
堂島組の動きを押さえつけるには、そのさらに上の極道になしつけるしかないってさ。
待て。東上会は橘不動産を潰そうとしてるんじゃなかったのか。橘もあんたも俺も全員殺されるぞ。何考えてんだ？
社長もそのくらい分かってるよ。それでも交渉ってのはいつだってやりようがある。先に降りてくれ。社長のいる場所に案内されるはずだ。
いくらなんでも無茶だ。
社長は賞賛があってここにいるわけだが、危ねえ橋渡ってんのも承知の上だ。ビジネスにはリスクがつきものでね。けどあんたもうちの社員なら社長を信じろ。
今度から何かするときはもっと早く教えろ。
しっかり頼むぜ、桐生君。
You know, those katakana loanwords do kinda jump out at you whenever they show up in conversations like this. Beachiness and Omerus for a couple. Pretty sure there's a couple more that I've noticed that didn't seem like they made a lot of sense to be loanwords, like you would think Japanese would have some kind of equivalent, but I can't remember what it is right now. Or what those words would have been, I think. This place looks like a place that you visit early on in Yakuza 1 on PS2, which I did play briefly. But I don't know if it would make sense for this place to be the place I'm thinking of there. Like a place that you actually move around in, not see in a cutscene, I mean.
桐生さん、
ああ、
ご存知でしょうが、東上会2代目代行新原さんです。東日本における極道社会の最高権力者。
お前が桐生か。なるほど。その目つき、風間の若い頃を思い出すな。適当に育っていいぞ。
いえ、俺はここで。
ない。そんじゃ始めるか。
先ほどもお話ししましたが、私の望みはうちと東上会さんのカムロ町での共存です。
うちはあの町にどんな人間が来ても受け入れる。それを許しているからこそカムロ町は発展してきた。ただ東上会の大門を恐れん連中だけは別だ。あんたんとこの商売はそのルールからはみ出している。
私は東上会の恐ろしさを分かっているつもりです。今日伺ったのはそれを形にしてお見せしたかったからです。
何か手土産があるということか？
ええ、その上で一つ、二代目代行に
お願いしたいことがあります。
言ってみろ。
堂島組に桐生さんから手を引くよう東上会本家から働きかけてください。新原さんがご存知かどうか、堂島組は桐生さんを消そうとしています。
堂島もバカじゃない。そいつにも消されるだけの理由があるんだろ
う。堂島組が桐生さんを狙っているのは私を捕まえるためです。私は殻の一粒を手に入れるのに必要な情報を持っています。
殻の一粒か。なるほど。堂島はあの土地をよその人間に取られるわけにはいかねえだろうからな。だけど当然その上がりは本家にも入る。俺にあんたを助けてやる理由はない。
話は変わりますが、堂島組は東上界で稼ぎ頭だとか。本家の中にさえ堂島組の力に対抗できるだけの人間はいないそうですね。あなたも含めて。
堂島は本家に莫大な上がりを収めている。できた子分ではあるな。
そして東上界の跡目に今一番近い人間です。そう遠くない将来、堂島宗平が東上界の三代目になる可能性は高い。
それがどうした？
このまま堂島組が殻の一粒を手にすれば、さらに莫大な金と力を得ます。東上界に絶対的な独裁者が現れることになるでしょう。そうなった人間は目上の者にも敬意を払わなくなるものです。つまりあなたは会長代行まで上り詰めながら、その老後は劇的に惨めなものになる。
何？
立花。
新原さん、堂島に殻の一粒を手に入れさせてはいけません。一幹部が本家をしのぐ力を持てば、東上界は何もかもが大きく変わってしまう。
堂島の開発計画は上がりのでかいしのぎだ。東上界本家にも奴から相応の金が納められる。ただそれだけだ。何も変わりはしねえ。
そんな目先の話にとらわれてるようではトップは務まりませんよ。代行。
てめえ口の利き方を知らねえようだな。
Hello, Richard. How you doing? Tense in here all of a sudden.
お持ちした手土産が届いたようです。
入れてやれ。
Variant.
5億あります。これを桐生さんの命の代金としてお納めください。
5億。
これは前金です。堂島組の動きが止まりましたらさらに5億。加えて今後カムロ町でのうちの上がりの3割を東上界本家に納めさせていただきます。
たかが極道崩れの男の命に10億とはな。そこまでの価値があるのか？
その程度の金なら いくらでも作れますが、本当の友人を作るとなるとそうはいきません。差し迫った事情を言えば、私が殻の一粒を手に入れるにはどうしても桐生さんの力が必要です。
随分高く買われているな。
どうでしょう、新原さん。あなたには今、私たちの首を堂島組に引き渡すという選択肢もありますが、おそらくそのことで堂島から大した見返りはないでしょう。将来的にもね。でも、もしここで新原さんにお力添えいただければ、この先も堂島さんを本家に忠実な一幹部に留めておくことができるかもしれません。私の個人的な印象では、堂島さんはそのあたりが分相応に思います。
なるほど。あんたは確かにヤクザの股は開かせんのがうまい。金の使い方もよく分かっている。あの堂島が手こずるわけだな。
恐れ入ります。
なあ、堂島に伝えろ。桐生一馬は今から東上会本家の預かりとする。手出しは無用だとな。
Well then, guess that means it's worked
貴
out.
重なお時間をありがとうございました。二代目代行。
桐生、風間がお前くらいの年の頃、あいつがどんな極道だったか知っているか？
いえ、詳しくは。
一言でいや一騎当千だ。腕といい度胸といい、俺から見ても惚れ惚れするような男気を持つ本物の男だった。もしあの頃に戻って奴を10億で買えるなら、俺は迷わず払う。お前が本当に10億の価値があるのか見させてもらう。
このままおとなしく行かせてもらえるわけじゃなさそうだ。
交渉がまとまった後にこう出られるとは予想外でした。これだからヤクザは面白い。
裏切られただけじゃないですか。
違うな。
じゃあなんで？
ビジネスの話はまとまってもけじめは取れってことなんでしょう。この場を切り抜けさえすれば向こうも約束を果たしてくれるはずです。
そういうことだ。
この場を切り抜けるって無茶だ。ここは東上界の本丸だぞ。
無茶でもなんでもこれが極道の流儀なんでな。小田、立花を頼む。
くっそ、分かったよ。
Guess that means we expect this to be a team effort then. We can just get of everyone. Alright, yes, it's right there. It's only a bit of a detail. Just how we're gonna get there though. say this is the point where, compared to style that's been improved, be like more suited to crowd control, but that's Majima style. I suppose Beast is the resort setting here in this situation. But this thing would be first. This one's not as well. I don't know actually. Yeah, if I go to the end of the room, I can in fact grab this stuff and start beating people with it. That's nice. Can I tell him to get out? Oh, that's because he went to like have the board now thinking about areas, but he could usually get away from it, I think. Street fights can't. Oh, I'm still in my angry. Just walking on. I'm gonna make this wall disappear though. For a moment, I need to grab this stamina and real real quick. It's very good in this game, you can grab them and put them at each other. Weapons nearby. Sir.
そっちも大丈夫そうだな。
ええ、小田さんがついてますから。
やっぱりすんなり正面から返してはくれそうにないからたった3人相手に全力でかかってきやがって。
何を言ってるんです。初めからリスクを承知で飛び込んできたはずですよ。
それは分かってますけど、
これくらいの修羅場なら今までに何度も経験してきたじゃないですか。それに桐生さんもいるんです。決して勝てない戦いではありません。
立花
そうでした。それじゃ一丁ビシッとやりますか。新人に頼りっぱなしじゃ先輩の沽券に関わる。
よし、それじゃあそこの扉から外に出よう。
ええ、行きましょう。
Admittedly, well, at least we have this nice launchers nearby. Using strategy and to keep them out of reach. Can be some just good thing we don't appear to have friendly fire with those. Here we go. Just wondering if that's gonna end up being later on. I want to save this touch a little better. I can imagine that stage in the early game episode. Take $3. Well, that was supposed to go the same place because it's something that was like it's right there. Oh shit. When the character takes place like something like this, but you know, it's supposed to be the same. This guy was trying to use my own spells against me. It worked out. Good thing that apparently no one else has the sheer will to be able to just crap out and swing it. Quite a difference. I'm wondering what that here was. leave out whatever. I don't know. That's the button we're supposed to be pressing here. I was gonna say I expected a quick time event, but then it didn't give me the right prompt. Because it thinks that I'm on keyboard controls, I'm not. We're going fighting Yakuza here the same way we will be fighting, I don't know, Meta Knight. It's the beginning. We should probably, right. And we should maybe have like half a slide on that. Go ahead and put the mouse over here so it doesn't like randomly waggle. I think that I'm actually using the mouse.
なんとかそれより先を急ぎましょう。出口はあっちだ。急ごう。
Okay, then end up losing a chunk of health from that, but shovels. Rushing forward because I guess stab. It's me, yeah. The more I see of this place, the more I feel that this is the face. So, if then I go back to the next area, never mind, make sure. Let me do this with the mystery of practice. Thing. Okay. This time it makes sense. Save the move that. Just at the moment. Oh, this time I have it's something extra to bring to the table. Not quite spiritual, I would say, as not even breakdance. No matter what, that's the big people. Weapons heavy, it's hardly good pack. He's not very. Please come this way and give me a moment to realize this. It's the same guy. May not be what's coming this works. I know that. Oh, you know that potion, so my voice is cutting out a lot. Oh, I think I know what that is. It's because this thing, this little placement of my microphone at the moment is betraying me a little bit, but hopefully that doesn't happen that often now. Usually have it pointed away from the oftentimes loud fan that my GPU has, but sometimes it decides to veer a little too far in that direction, and it's completely pointed away from me as a result. But it should be fine now, yeah.
あれもいつか化ける男なのかもしれねえな。
Wonder if he will, and that's why there's so many games in this.
桐生の件だがな、本家がちゃちゃ入れてきやがった。堂島組や桐生一馬に手出し無用とな。
そいつは橘不動産の手配りです、親父。連中もうちに追い詰められちゃ本家に泣き入れるくらいしかありませんからね。全部予想できた動きです。
久世と阿波野にはできなかった。
俺にはさらにこの次、橘が桐生をどう動かすかもわかります。
なるほど。もう久世と阿波野に遠慮する気はねえってことか、渋沢。
殻の一坪は俺のこの手で差し出しますよ、親父。
I think we really fought Awano. We fought Kusa like 3 times, but because now it's the other dude's turn to finally step up to the plate? Question mark. I've been in the background so far, but
いつまでこんなとこにいるつもりだ。
久しぶりの休息です。たまにはゆっくりしないと持ちません。私は体が弱いんです。
あれだけ極道を相手に暴れ回れりゃ十分だ。
ただ死に物狂いだっただけですよ。
なあ、あん
た。はい？
なんで俺なんかのために10億も出したんだ。おまけに登場会本家に借りまで作っちまった。あんたは金と力を手に入れ、それで登場会に迫りたいと言ってたな。そのために殻の一坪が必要だと。だが本当の目的は他にあるんじゃねえのか。だとしたらなんであんたはそんな体を張ってまで殻の一坪を狙う。あの土地には俺の知らない何か他の価値があるのか。
それについては企業秘密というわけにはいきませんかね。
社員にも言えない企業秘密か。あんたについていく社員は命がいくつあっても足りねえ
な。だからあなたのような人が私には必要なんです。風間さんもそれをよく分かっていたからこそ桐生さんを私につけてくれた。
だが殻の一粒についちゃまだ何も進んでねえ。これからどうする？俺は何をすればいい？
それなんですが、昨晩ようやく殻の一坪の所有者を抑えました。その人物は今大阪の蒼天堀にいます。
蒼天堀？
ええ。ですがすぐにこちらから出向くわけにはいきません。我々以外にもその人物を狙う組織が蒼天堀にいます。
あんたの他に所有者の居所を突き止めた奴らか？
おそらくは渋沢組の人間です。
渋沢？あいつか。
問題はその渋沢以外にも近江連合までが動いているらしいということです。
近江連合？奴らも殻の一坪？
ええ。その近江連合もどれだけの規模で動いているか分かりません。今の蒼天堀は私たちにとってカムロ町以上に危険です。少なくとももっと状況が把握できるまで行動は控えるべきでしょう。
そいつはあんたらしくもね。
え？
小田も言ってた。 ビジネスにリスクはつきものだってな。それをあいつに教えてやったのはあんたじゃなかったのか。あんたの腎臓はアジア街を長く離れるわけにいかねえ。だが俺は逃げ回るだけなのはもうごめんだ。待たされるのも性に合わねえ。あんたがどう言おうが一人ででも蒼天堀に行く。殻の一粒の持ち主はカムロ町に連れてくればいいんだな。
ええ、ですが
俺も行きますよ。桐生の言う通りです、社長。状況の見えない蒼天堀だからこそ俺たちが直接動くべきなんじゃありませんか。誰かが俺らより先に殻の一粒を手に入れれば全部水の泡なんです。安全策だけじゃ後手に回ります。
たまにはいいことを言うな、小田。
リスクは承知の上ということですね。それでも本当に蒼天堀に行ってもらえるんですか、桐生さん。
ああ、
私が指示したわけじゃありません。ですから何かあっても労災は出ませんよ。
もう俺のために10億出してもらってる。これ以上あんたに金出させる気はねえさ。
そうですか。でしたら結構です。
Boy, so maybe this could be the start of a convergence point for the two stories, and maybe could become more significant, even though apparently Tachibana is not going. That we did learn at the beginning of like this chapter, I think, that apparently Tachibana is the dude with the bat tattoo.
桐生さん、蒼天堀
May or may not have been involved in the torture that Makoto was put through.
あんたらは
アジア街に戻ります。話は通しておきますから、準備ができたら陳さんの店に来てもらえますか。私と小田さんはそこで桐生さんを待ちます。
堂島組はあらかた町から消えたみてえだ。二代目代行が約束通り手回してくれたと見える。とはいえ油断すんなよ、桐生君。
分かってる。
それじゃ後でな。
Well, here we are in Caborocho again, making preparations with the building's closed. Might not be a bad idea to make some extra money there just in case. Chance restaurant. Little Asia, so I guess we assume that we know. Oh, well, we're definitely in need of some healing right now, but know how to get to Little Asia from here? I guess it's here, yeah. I guess we just never went there before. The story brought us there, so... Don't think we've really done any side stories with Kiryu since the last time we were here. To get another postcard for this little side story, so... Yeah, we sure haven't done anything interesting in the meanwhile. Well, let's go ahead and continue with this. Get that there payout of 4 million, which is not that much with in comparison to what we have stockpiled at the moment, but you know, just a matter of time. Let's see, we can develop this more. Any luck, we can maybe, you know, go ahead and we have another advisor that we can use. No, I still think, yeah, no, possibly. Huh. She's the cheapest one, even though I'm pretty sure that for this type of business, which, well, the other two types of business that we have right now, which are food places, I think she's still supposed to be the best one that we have, out of the three that we have, I guess. Just, carry on. Ah, shoot. Keep doing this. That's okay. Let's see. It's time to swap these people out though. It's gonna be great if we leave them there, but I mean it's gonna be 0 for whoever's on the next shift, so it doesn't really matter. 2, -1, 0. I guess we'll go with this guy. And hope that that's alright. Alright, let's go. Just kind of leave that cooking. Kind of like we gotta wait around and wait for that to give us another yield. I think we have enough money for the time being. I don't know if we have enough money to get whatever the next upgrade is for Kiryu here. Can't help but fail to remember. If, okay, 30,000 we definitely have enough for at least one of these, but which one is it gonna be? Let's see. Another beast mode. I could also develop Rush, and I feel like there's one thing in Rush that after this I'm completely confused. I don't know, was it Rush or was it Brawler? Yeah, been Brawler. Been something that I've not actually had in my sights after all. Or maybe something that I already got and I forgot about. I will not have this one yet, so maybe I could just go for this one, I don't know. So let's go do that. And probably use at least a fraction of the remainder of this money to... I think 12 million is enough pocket money for the time being. Now perhaps go and get some food and not be dying anymore. Maybe you can stop here at the place. Levels, Kava talk. I guess just order at the window here. Not actually going in. Oh, can't really get too much here. Just a drink. I guess we'll take the most expensive one. It's exceptional highball. Oh wait, never mind, we get takoyaki along with it. Oh, which one is the most expensive one here? All of these really, but... like all of these, or at least both of these. And this one will be the same result. Maybe this one will be a little bit more, I don't even know. We'll get the Welsh onion one. That's still not nearly enough to satisfy the craving that we have right now, though. Can we go into this place? Apparently not through this door, is the answer. In here, though. Oh, I've actually already been to this place multiple times. Maybe we can, I don't know, shop somewhere else. In that case, switch it up a bit. Let's have a quick look at the map once I'm back out here and see. We're supposed to go there. Where are we on the way? Another beef bowl restaurant. That's, I guess, not this one though. Soba noodles. I don't know if we've come to this place before. Oh goodness. So maybe I'll give this place a try. Just if I have a nice run to burn out the alcohol in my system, I guess. Maybe I'll grab a bite at Fujisoba. Alright. Apparently we have come here before, but we've only tried a couple of these things. We could try curry and rice, or special footy, so I guess we'll try this one. Just gonna have to stop at 3 different restaurants on the way so that I can top up. Nothing unusual about that. We just get another dish from here. Looks like there's a few dishes. I would have to go through if I wanted to try the whole menu there, but we could also try Smile Burger with that freaking disturbingly meme face. Yeah, sure, why not? Here, and we can get any of these at least in, well, ironically enough, except for the one that we have gotten before. So, I guess we'll actually go ahead and do the opposite. Just go with the most basic one of these, which doesn't really make a huge difference which one we pick, but... Wait, is there any restaurant in this game where it does, like, maybe a little bit, and maybe one of those, like that one traditional restaurant that, like, Majima has to keep going back to further, like, the friendship part with the owner. I feel like the difference in prices there can be a little steep, but it's not gonna be that much compared to, like, how much money you get just from completing one random encounter. Speaking of which, I thought it was my understanding that you're like buzzed, you have the alcohol state in this game. It increases the frequency of random encounters a little bit, but didn't see a single one during that little window of time. But yeah, I believe my understanding is that it increases the frequency of encounters, but it also makes you like gain heat easier.
Yo, Kiryu君。準備良ければカムロ町を出るぜ。蒼天堀に向かう。もうやり残したことはねえか。
Well, I sure didn't find any more like random side stories that I could complete just wandering around the streets here, so I think we're good. Sure, I'll have an opportunity to come back here later anyway.
ああ、大丈夫だ。
そうか。よし、それじゃあ入ってくれ。中で社長が待ってる。
Alright, let's see what comes next. I guess we have to meet with Tachibana one more time before we set out.
お待ちしてました、桐生さん。あなたが蒼天堀に行く前に、殻の一坪の持ち主についてお話ししておこうと思いましてね。
Yeah, that's something else. I feel like
その人物は
he told us before, like quite a while back, that he had found the owner and then it just kind of got dropped for a while.
協力関係にある組織。
その組織については後で小田さんから説明してもらいます。ただ、どちらにしろ大阪は近江連合のお膝元。長い時間かくまえるものじゃありません。ですから、殻の一坪の所有者を我々がいかに目立たないよう蒼天堀から連れ出せるかが鍵になります。それもできるだけ早く。
なるほど。それを俺と小田がやるんだな。
ええ。この役はやはりあなた方にしか任せられません。
There's one possibility I'm imagining for how this is gonna turn out, but I feel like it wouldn't really make sense.
あなたは殻の一坪にどんな価値があるのかと聞きましたね。
ああ、あんたはそれについちゃ企業秘密だと言っていた。
ええ。ですが、桐生さんには近いうちにお話できると思います。あなたが生きて蒼天堀から帰ってこられたら、そのためにも無事にカムロ町に帰ってきてください、桐生さん。
わかった。それで殻の一坪の持ち主はどういうやつなんだ。
若い女性です。 ただどうも目が不自由とのことで
What?
ほぼ失明しています。
I was actually right.
その殻の一坪の所有者は牧村誠という人物です。
That's supposed to be the explanation for like why everyone is out for her, even though that doesn't relate to, or maybe it does, to the fact that she was like enslaved for years.
裏社会の複数勢力から標的とされる牧村誠。彼女が狙われる理由を探る真島は誠の面倒を見てきた中国人の針師リーに見込まれる。リーはかつて大陸系組織に雇われる殺し屋でもあった。誠を守ろうとする2人の前に現れた男、近江連合鬼人会会長西谷誉。関西を牛耳る近江連合内部で西谷、佐川という2つの勢力がそれぞれ誠を奪い合っていた。徐々に誠をめぐる勢力図が見えてくる中、真島は密かにかくまっていた誠の存在を佐川に気づかれてしまう。
But apparently Sagawa got fucked up by this
最後に
random
誠を
dude.
手にしたのは突如深い闇から現れた白いスーツの男だった。
Alright, time to create a new save, I guess. I don't know, it just seems weird to me that Makoto had like this whole backstory where she was like taken in by the mafia and tortured, and that kind of gives a reason why they would possibly be out for her, but now she's also the owner of the empty lot. And yet she has not mentioned anything related to that at all to anyone from this side of the story.
真島ちゃんさ、忠告したよね。殺しなんてやらずに済むならその方がいいってさ。でも真島ちゃんは仕事を引き受けた。俺本気で島野の兄弟になしつけてお前を登場界に戻してやる気だったんだよ。だけどお前は牧村誠を殺せなかった。
Oh, goodness.
100歩譲ってそういうこともあるかもな。
Generate from Crimson Blades. Hello, coming in at an interesting time into this intriguing Yakuza story.
確か名前は豆太郎だったかな。
Well, welcome everyone. It's your shout out in just a minute. Just all that thoughts, but welcome to everyone coming in.
だが親に嘘ついたのがまずかった。
Nice. Hope you enjoy
ある日
Yakuza stories.
餌にされてたよ。生きたまま猫に食われる豆太郎を見て俺は思い知ったね。子は親に逆らえないってな。
ガキのくせに律儀なやっちゃ。
律儀ね。 まあ確かに俺は素直でいい子だったよ。親の前ではな。次の日その猫を殺してやったよ。
Much like in a couple of scenes ago. One of the dudes at the Tojo clan place was trying to use Kiryu's own spells against him. Apparently Saga was turning it around and using Majima's own trusty bat against him now. Hawkins. Well, let me see if I can take advantage of this little scene transition here to get you a quick shout out. Let's see if this works out. And also, thank you for the follow. I'm sorry I didn't catch it in the moment, but thank you for the follow to Tut. And yeah, once again, welcome in everyone. I do streams sometimes, usually on Tuesdays and Thursdays at this point. At the moment, I'm trying to what should we call it? To go through this here game. Checking out Dust and Elysian Tale. Which, if I am not mistaken, is Metroidvania type game, which I remember playing 3 years ago. Interesting one of that. Then we got a Void Redemption, which hasn't happened for a hot minute, but got like some story developments going on here, so go ahead and see if I can take a look at this now. Hopefully I can still do this. You know, hopefully my voice hasn't completely been destroyed by a space-time warp. I don't even know what to say to that, but let's see here. Deckard Cain. I remember what Deckard Cain sounds like. Can I remember what Deckard Cain sounds like? I believe that is quite close. Alright, here we go. Oh no, it's no problem at all. Believe me. Alright, here we go. Voice impression. Deckard Cain. I was on my way, I assume that's supposed to say, to the Ethereal, and this meteor came out of nowhere. The crazy thing, it didn't even hurt. Then I kicked in the chest. An eye patch put in my face and a crazed buffoon tried to swing a metal club at me. Strange times indeed. The thing is, usually I'm the one swinging metal clubs at people. These days, I'm the one who has to identify these things. And actually, yeah, that oddly ties in. I would make a joke about the the whole thing, how that really said the whole thing that Majima has going on with like sending people off on quests to find materials to make weapons and stuff. But I feel like I don't even understand it all at this point. But thank you for the voice impression redeem.
そうだからこそお前を登場界に戻してやれるチャンスなんだよ。
なんで親父は俺にやらせようとしたんや。
さあな、それは俺にもわかんねえ。とにかく白スーツの男、本当に心当たりないんだな。
ああ、せやけど気になることはある。奴は女を奪って生きよったが、殺そうとしてるようには見えへんかった。それは西谷も同じや。
ん？ちょっと待て。西谷ってグランドで暴れた鬼人会のか？
西谷はあの時別の死体を用意した代わりに牧村誠を渡せ言うてきた。あの子を殺すつもりやったらそないめんどくさいことはせんやろ。
西谷が別の死体を用意。おかしいな。初耳だな。まあ西谷と白いスーツの男が同じ目的ってことは分かった。ってことは奴ら来るかもしれないな。
あり得る話や。
どっかで拾ってきた野良を泥棒猫に仕立てたってわけか。確かに西谷らしい手口だな。そうなりゃ西谷を叩いて女の居所を吐かせたいとこだが、札にしょっぴかれて今頃留置所か。
いや、西谷やなくても組員もいろいろ知っとる風やった。
お前は何も分かっとらん。あの女の価値を。
Yeah, I feel like that's still a big eyebrow raiser. We assume that, like, always there's a bunch of people behind the scenes that knew that she was, I guess, linked to the empty lot, and yet apparently Shimano just wanted her dead.
確か3階だったはずだ。
We assume that that's for the same reason.
真島ちゃんさ、西谷のこと以外に
I know lots and lots of intrigues in this game.
あらへん。
Little tricky keeping on top of everything.
もしも何か隠し事してたら
殺す。言いたいんやろ。
分かってきたね、真島ちゃん。
Oh boy. What is next for Majima then? It's back at it already. Time to go ask the boys. They're real nice where Makoto is. I'm sure it'll go over, you know, silky smooth, especially when we get spotted by a flashy suit man. We will wish like an instant that we get back in the streets. Oh. Okay, no, let's kill the master of the metal stick one more time. That is, I believe, very much our want. A whole bunch of money for Kiryu at the end of the previous chapter, but I guess we're just kind of holding on to whatever we have for Majima right now. I'm guessing that we saw that the threshold for like tens of thousands of, or tens of millions of yen for upgrading one specific ability went from went up to 30 million, but for him it's 50 million. Like, also not very good at trying to remember these numbers, but I think I want like upgrade at least a couple of different styles for different reasons. With Majima at least. If I want to like go to certain places and get more moves. Just love how Sagawa keeps calling him Majima-chan. Majima adopts that for his beloved Kiryu-chan. I actually haven't seen if Majima and Kiryu have come across each other yet at this point. Remain calm. Well, first bar, I don't know if that happened. B. For long. I feel like a bunch of these though are a bit more geared towards swapping out for weapons that aren't the forever bats that we've been using this entire time. I don't know, maybe a misunderstanding, but I only get a couple of the 15 million ones right now. Guess I'll get this one to start at least. Take another look at the breaker tree actually, because I feel like this is one that I so get a health boost, yeah. Gotten all of the health boosts for yet. And that's something that I do tend to favor quite a bit. Oh man, we can get a big health boost for 15 million. Or we accrue that again. Mr. Marker. Oh wait a minute, no, I was looking at that wrong. In this building, we can eat at this restaurant again. Games are all splendid. Are you very familiar with the Yakuza games, Crimson? Pretty much the only one that I played to any extent, even approaching, I don't know, completion, I guess. I'm actually intent on seeing through. did very briefly try out Yakuza 1 on PS2, as I have mentioned a few times, but didn't really get very far in that one. I think I pretty much got to the point where it goes into the sorta kinda open world part, and that's pretty much as far as I made it in that one. Chef was in a car accident. Does that mean we won't be able to have a meal today? Can't do much about it, can you? But cancelling this reservation could cause problems too. Our best customers, he's been coming here since the restaurant first opened. If we close the restaurant, it may have a very bad consequence for him. I can do it. I mean, wasn't it Majima who told her, like, yeah, it's fine. It's better than losing a client, I guess. Gotta be a rush and all right now. Yeah, I'll help out a little. Oh, fresh salmon and a soft-shell turtle and eel as well. Just an eel. Got 10,000 yen. So I guess we're gonna try to find out where we can even get those. I mean, surely we can find those, otherwise it wouldn't have been a matter of getting the money. I actually have no idea though. I mean, what are our options here? Well, just pop into Don Quixote and buy fish. I don't know. I did say it might be easier to go fishing, but I really don't know if I'm actually gonna end up trying that. When we're playing for the first time and hoping they'd meet each other in the main story. At first I thought there were two separate stories. Yeah, I mean, I pretty much did that too, I think. Because at the beginning I feel like, other than being in the same world, there's not like clear links between the stories. I feel like the only the first moment where it seemed like there was actually a clear link between the two stories is the beginning of the last chapter, where, as I mentioned, you actually find out that Tachibana is the guy that has the bat tattoo. Maybe this guy can help. Actually, we didn't even end up getting a meal from the restaurant. Well, we can just use this, I suppose. And it doesn't even fill us up, but whatever. We apparently traveled 5 kilometers by dashing, you know what? Got the easy starter. I have not even tried to fish since like the start of the game, where we may or may not have gotten a tutorial, but I'm sure it'll be perfectly fine. Sure, I will get exactly what I'm after. Oh, we've entertained ourselves 20 times. Alright, that's instant. I will figure this out. Well, these are all fish shadows. They don't seem like they were very bothered by that thing landing in the middle of them. At least. I hope it's like drifting away from where the big fish were. Oh, there we go. Question mark? Not hooked. Oh, dang it. What do I call that? Progress? I don't know. Have you already played karaoke with Majima? I believe we did do some karaoke with him. early on it. Figured it out time. I did. Oop. Okay. My gosh, getting a few frame drops here, but we got heal. There we go. That's one thing out of the checklist. No idea if we can get more of that. More of the things from the list. I don't think we see a turtle here, at least. There'll be a better way to get that. But yeah, I believe we did do some karaoke with Mighty Ma fairly early on when we're just like in the early stages of being able to do his side of things. I did feel the rumble. I feel like that's supposedly the tail. But yeah, maybe we'll quit for now. I feel like there has to be a way to, you know, get the rest of the stuff that isn't actually fishing, but I don't really know where I would look. Maybe I can, like, convince other restaurants to sell me their stock. That seems like it would be a very simple thing to accomplish. First time we have to deal with the Yakuza. Yeah, sword. I guess I get that, you know. The tacky suits is supposed to be all part of your stick, but this guy with, not this guy, but yeah, this guy that's getting up right now. Feels like he probably has the tackiest suit that I've seen in this game yet. That is kind of remarkable. Looks like a random texture. Like, yeah, there's a few patterns that you can certainly say that about. But I can take a look at takoyaki stall. You can only buy the takoyaki at the takoyaki stall, right? Pizza, 16 pieces, or cheese takoyaki? Well, the ingredients lady at the store didn't ask for octopus that we all had already been cooked, so I don't know. I'll continue my search, I suppose. I mean, there's not gonna be any raw stuff in here. There's no way, surely. We need like whole salmon, she said, and one of those turtles, and then eel. And we managed to get the eel, but I don't know if we're gonna be able to get either of the other two without actually fishing them out of the water like we did with the eel. Maybe a little bit difficult. Why do you have a speech bubble? Oh, forget our recruiter for the thing. Forgot about that momentarily. What would you say to a job at a cabaret club? What does she want? First, it would be nice if we can buy me a designer brand name purse. We have it work for you. Just kind of stand here and wait for that. It's like the first person that you came across that I managed to do that with. Well, isn't this, you know, yeah, right down here. We're being chased right now, but gotta take refuge within this place. Small Italian scarf, wallet, handbag. Well, I see the handbags, but what is this? Domestic brand handbag. Find shoulder bag, popular gift item. Gift item. Oh, which of these is cheaper? We get this one. This ought to be good enough. I mean, they do say handbag and not purse, but surely that won't matter. Something that I didn't really realize until now is that, or that I didn't really do until now, for this moment, this precise moment, the muscle memory kicked in. I've been playing some of the Grand Theft Auto games. Hey, it's this guy. Let's just pretend he's not there. Just pop in here. Oh, wait a minute. Why did I come all the way back here? I didn't actually want to come back in here. I am very distracted, but I am so distracted, in fact, that I almost lost my train of thought with mentioning that I have been playing Grand Theft Auto recently, and in those games, and like, you hold A to run fast, and then you tap A rapidly to run even faster, and I tried to tap A rapidly right then. Just because the muscle memory kicked in, but yeah, that's something I can give her. Wasn't the most expensive one I could find, but you don't need to know that. Oh, did it. Pretty sure that there's another one that we found, another lady like that we found elsewhere that wanted something bought, but I can't remember where that was. I'm sure there's more to be found in that same fashion. Yeah, I don't know, I get the feeling that we're not really gonna be able to find the stuff that we're looking for in the shops. Just looking at the names of the shops here. Maybe someone left a raw fish in the pawn shop. No, maybe not. Well, maybe that actual side story is gonna have to wait. Hey, you don't seem like... You do seem like you have terrible clothing tastes, just like the last guys that we just were dealing with, but you don't seem like you're gimmick boss fight like the other guy that we made vanish by going into the shop, so at least this I can deal with. Attempted ambush there, which frustrated, but then I didn't frustrate the second time, but I did frustrate overall. Well, let's see what we get over here. What is over here? What is over here? Caging Clan office, alright. All good to go up and bust some heads? Well, I guess so. Time to get acquainted. Do have my trusty bat with me again. In hand this time.
真島なんでおめえが
おう牧村誠はどこや
はあ何言うとんねんあれ
俺んとこからあの子を盗んだ男ありゃ西谷のお仲間やろ今あの子はどこにおんねん
何のことやらさっぱりわからんなせやけどたとえ知っとってもお前に教えるはずないやろ何様やねんメチキクみたいにフラッと入ってきよってわしら極道やでなめんのも大概にせえよ
そら拳で聞けっちゅうことかお前らもう何遍も俺に負けとんのや結果は分かりきっとるやんあの子の居場所知っとんのか知らんのかどっちやねん
知っとっても知らんでも生きて返さへんでわれ、
はあ、こりひんやっちゃなしゃあないほんならこの際知っとること全部吐いてもらうで
Attempt to give everybody some blunt force trauma, but totally not kill anybody. Just convincing ourselves that, oh shit, none of this is resulting in everyone's death. So they all have swords, and yet this guy has a gun. Oh. It looks like it's gonna be a problem regardless. Okay, come on, Initio. Yeah, the gun has the smallest health bar. That seems oddly appropriate.
お望み通り拳で聞いたるで。牧村誠は今どこにおる？
ほんまに知らんのや。
ほんまか？
ほんまや。わしら今までずっとあんたがあの女を持っとると思っとったんや。
せやったら俺からあの子を奪っていった男は誰や？西谷の仲間ちゃうんか？
親父の仲間やったとして俺らは知らんのや。親父は俺らに何も教えてくれへんのや。女のこともさらう目的も。ほんまや。聞きたいことがあるんやったら親父に直接聞いてくれや。
西谷は札にしょっぴかれて留置所やろが。
せやったらあんたも留置場に入ったらええんや。
ふざけとんのか？
待て、ふざけてへんって。ビリケンさんに頼んだらええねん。
ビリケン？
そうや、ビリケンさんちゅう刑事や。親父の窓口になっとる人で頼めばこっそり会わせてくれるかもしれへん。
賄賂でも渡すっちゅうことか。
それはビリケンさん次第や。誰でも会わせてくれるわけやないけど、とにかくビリケンさんとこ行ったらええ。いつも毘沙門橋のところにおる。
よし、その言葉信じたろ。西谷がなんでお前ら組員に何にも教えへんのかわかるか？脅されて口悪いような組員やからや。口の軽いヤクザですか
Right, I guess it's time to go to jail. Sure, there's more than one way to get into jail, but just keep coming across people who should be in jail just because of the way they dress. Okay, I was just trying to figure out which of these guys had the sword, because I did catch a glimpse of the guy that had the sword before. There we go. Well, let's see. Special member is the one that's not the one that we're right next to. That's a little bit typical. Alright, well, I tell you what. Oh, wait a minute. Here's somebody else. Is this the person that we, the chick that we saw before that was like... I guess we came across her before. This perfume. Didn't actually end up getting the stuff that she wanted though. That time. Maybe I can do it now. Our southern body. She went up. I just did it again. Instinctively tapping X very quickly to try to run faster. I keep doing it even though I know that it doesn't work like that in this game. Striker, you the battle would last 5 seconds over the furniture. Probably. Let's see if the same probability can be applied to here. She's sitting with perfume, and there's like, well, there's this one. And this one. Try to want to go for the pricier option if I can't help it. The other one is like, it's more than twice as much as this one does. I'm sure she won't mind the difference too much. Only trying to, you know, offer her a job. Like that we're giving her everything. The kindness of our hearts should be more than enough a show of appreciation. Hey, guess what? Are you sure? A deal's a deal. Alright, well, that's done. Maybe she ain't top notch, but should be good anyway. Alright then. You heard it from Majima first. She is good enough. Anyway, where am I going? I'm just going to the other bridge, I guess. Yep. Actually, wait. Guess I'm gonna retrace my steps one more time. Because I was gonna say before I got completely distracted by her appearance. But I'm gonna try to bite the bullet again and go fishing one more time and see if I get anything. And if I see the prompt to do that, I will, you know, actually do that. Oh, there we go. We can at least get one more that's not just the eel. That makes its own identity very, very clear before we even do anything. We even have different baits. Oh, scatter baits. Let's see. Would the bait be, you know, the thing that's at the tip of the thing that you cast into the water in the first place? Maybe, maybe not. This dude interested in the... Oh, I guess not. I guess I can't like wiggle it around before I bring it back completely or anything. Bring a few buttons and yeah. I'm pretty sure I got a tutorial for this, you know, a really long time ago, literally years ago, because of how I've handled this game, but... who needs it? I have a very thorough understanding of the thing I am staring at this time, of this situation. No question about it. Which is why I am preemptively succeeding. Okay, so I'll just... Not hooked. Oh, goddammit. I think I do see a visual cue though that I also may have been told about in the distant past. That I forgot about. But it's not just about feeling the rumble of the controller, even though that's pretty much what worked when I actually caught the eel. I think there is one more thing to sort of help you out. Let's see if I can make use of it. See if I can get another fish. Oh, here we go. Interested in the thing now. Alright, there we go. I think the visual cue that I was talking about is actually... that makes sense. Well, we got a koi carp. Which is, you know, not salmon, where I would find salmon. Also do not know where I would find a turtle, and I'm pretty sure that I couldn't catch a turtle by trying to fish it like that. So, well... one day all these fruitless dashes will be so fruitless, I don't know. Are you the guy?
あんたもしかしてビリケンさんか？
誰やあんちゃん。
俺は真島五郎っちゅうもんや。あんたに頼めば留置場の西谷に会わせてくれるっちゅう話聞いての。俺はどうしても奴に会うて聞かなあかんことがあるんや。
おめえは西谷のなんやダチか。
俺はダチやあらへん。西谷の敵や。バリッバリの敵や。
敵と名乗るやつをわざわざ引き合わせると思うか。
ダチって嘘ついたとこであんた見破るやろ。西谷は用心深いやつや。嘘も見破れんデカを窓口にするはずがない。正直に言うたらあんたも一手間省けるやろうしな。
潔げんやな。せやけどそれだけでよし案内したろとはいかへんで。
分かっとる。なんぼ渡せばええんや。
いややな。今の時代みんな金で収めようとしよ
どないしたらいい？
真島言うたな。ちょっと一杯付き合うてくれるか。
あ？
ちょうどええとこにほら船も来たしな。
屋形船？お座敷遊びでもするんか？
だって乗ったらいいんや。西谷に繋いでほしいんやろ。
But we have this barge all to ourselves.
真島言うたな。お前西谷のなんや。
さっきも言うたやろ敵やって。酔っ払っとんのか？
敵にもいろいろあるやろ。
いろいろ？
That was weird. And it still is. What's going on?
立場が違えばダチになれた敵もあるやろ。
西谷とは会うたばかりや。あいつのことはよう知らん。あんたは奴を古くから知っとるんか？
古いもなんもあいつがガキン頃から知っとるわ。
ほう。西谷はどんなガキやったんや？
万引きのうまい赤ちゃんでな。幼稚園に入る頃にはすりと置き引きも覚えとったの。小学生でカツアゲ、中学生で車嵐、そんなガキやったな。
なんや想像通りやな。その調子で言ったら高校の時には強盗でもやっとったんちゃうか？
人を刺して殺したんが奴が高校の時やったな。
えらい飛び級やな。せやけどデカのあんたがなんでそないなやつの窓口なんかしとるんや？なんや？
Alrighty then.
おい、どないなっとるんや？
遊びに付き合い言うたやろ。
どこへ行くんや？
三途の川底や。
三途の川底？
Well, can you holler if you catch sight of any salmon? Tell me which part of the river they're in.
なんやここは。
何の目的か戦時中に掘られた空間をわしが改造したんや。
あんたが？
まあ金持ち連中そそのかして作らせたんやけどな。正式な名前はあらへんが、知ってる人間はここを三途の川底って呼んどる。
縁起でもない名前やな。
そら縁起なんてあってたまるかいな。なんて言うてもここは罪人の処分場なんやからな。世の中には法で裁かれへん罪人が5万とおる。証拠が一個もなくて立件できんかった殺人鬼、政治の都合で公にできんテロリスト、世界中のそんな奴らをここに捕らえとる。
なんで殴り合っとるんや。
この闘技場で1年間戦うたら茶場に戻したるっちゅうとる。ルールは一切無用や。卑怯な手使おうが相手殺そうが構わん。そしたら死に物狂いで戦うやろ。けどどんな奴でも毎日戦わせてみ。まず1年はもたん。
罪人同士で死刑を執行させようてるわけや。ゲス。
罪の償いと世の平和のためや。
ほな、この観客は何やねん。
命がけた本物の殴り合いなんてなかなか見れるもんやない。どんなもんでも珍しいもんには大きな金が動くってもんや。
何が罪の償いや。金
めったなこと言うもんやあらへん。しがない刑事のささやかな副業や。
で、俺をここに連れてきたのはなんでや。
実はここんとこ罪人の顔ぶれが変わり映えせんでな、勝負がマンネリ化しとる。そうなりゃ賭博の上がりも寂しなる。いやー、お前さんが試合盛り上げてくれたら手こ入れになるやろな。
俺に出場せい言うんか。
何も1年間戦え言うんやない。ほんの3人ぐらい勝ち抜いてくれたらええねん。そしたら留置場の西谷にも合わせたんで。
あんたみたいなクソなデカ、めったにお目にかかれるもんちゃうな。せやけどこの胸くその悪さをリングの上で晴らしてきたるわ。
ええ返事や。
そん代わり3人勝ち抜いたら必ず西谷に合わせるんやで。
ああ、約束したる。
Right, I guess we're gonna play Gladiator to further our interest here. Oh, wait a minute. Before we do that, though, we have to get my way out of Type C. That means we're gonna be able to come back here later.
お前がリングに上がるよう手続きしてきたる。準備はええか。
Alright, I mean, what else am I gonna do?
で3人勝ち抜けばええんやったな。
そう簡単にいくとええけどな。ま、安城頼んますせ。
I don't know. Is our bet going to be legal for these matches? Is the main thing I am wondering right now.
本日三途の川底に落とされてきたばかりの新星。罪状は謎に包まれた赤眼の男。真島ゴロversus ゴロ真島。さあ、時間無制限、ルールなし。Ready? Fight!
Well, already maybe a bit of a trick question here, but oh, apparently I can't just use my bat. Oh, that didn't take long. I think this is supposed to be holding something like a knife, but I didn't get much use of that. At least it's a little different to that certain confrontation at the end of Mission of Wolves, where the dude has a knife and he takes up like a third of your health if he hits you with it. I guess guns are the ones that do that in this game.
これは次の試合にも期待がかかります。それでは早速参りましょう。次に登場するのはこの男。患者を自然死に見せかけ殺していった快楽殺人医ドクターキリヒト。ドクターキリヒト。真島五郎、果たして2連勝なるか。さあ、時間無制限、ルールなし。Ready? Fight!
Well, ready as I'll ever be. It's usually the answer to that little query. Dr. Kirihito. He's got claws. Claws, looks which presumably I'm able to pursue on my own. I got. And he's apparently got long combos as well. Surely it's not going to be a touch of death kind of thing. And he's got more health. That part I didn't notice until it was a little bit later than it could have been. Just poke him a few times. Just in time. Deliver one final burst before my... Oh, just before I lose the enemy's health. What was that? I get it. I feel like I don't deserve to get it though. Unless it's supposed to be like... that Imperial honorific or just Imperial name. But I don't think that even matters. The legend himself.
It's showtime!
Oh man. That puncher. This does remind me a little bit of that, just this whole sequence, that bit late in Shenmue 2 where you have to like fight 3 like tournament fighters to get recruited to the like evil gang. And that's in Kowloon. But you infiltrate the building that they have occupied or something, but... But you have to kind of set yourself up against, in this fight against 3 gimmicky opponents. Or opponents with, like, you know, in-universe kind of a gimmicky appearance. These remind me of this a fair amount. Oh boy, I'm trying to escape. There we go. I'm doing this whole fight with, like, gimped health as well. Very staunchly trying to avoid a potential touch of death situations, which I'm pretty sure have been proven to be true in my eyes in this game. Oh. Are we gonna finish him off with this? The answer is yes. Yeah, against had the chance to roll over to his side instead of just ending in that, you know, traditional enemy defeated pose from this game where his head is just buried in the ground.
Congratulations, Goro Majima!
いい腕やな。こないに盛り上がったん久しぶりや。どうや、今度からちょいちょいリング温めてくれへんか。金は払うで。
俺は高いで。
嫌やな。お金の話ばっかり。
そないなことより言われた通り参照したいんや。あんたの約束を守ってもらう。
分かっとる。ついてき。
Next up, prison.
しかし汚い川の底にあないなもんがあるとは
な。汚いもんがいろいろ隠してくれたんや。水底なんか見えん方がええ。ああ、みんなが見てない現実を汚いもんが隠してくれとるんや。昔この川に女子高生の死体が上がってな。かわいそうに顔は見る影もないほど殴られて、体はナイフでめった刺しや。外車は片親でな。親父さんが男で一つで育てた大切な一人娘やった。せやけど必死の捜査も虚しく、犯人はなかなか捕まらん。
むごい話やな。
1年かかってようやく犯人を突き止めたが、親父さんは一層どん底に落ちた。
なんでや。
犯人は未成年の不良やったんや。法で裁かれることなく少年院を出たガキは堂々と街を歩きよる。事件なんて知らん顔でな。それを見た親父さんの気持ち、お前はわかるか？
耐えられんの。ぶち殺したくなるやろな。
せやな。で、そのガキはめった刺しにされて殺されたんや。
じゃあ親父さんが？
ちゃう。殺したんは当時高校生やった西谷や。
西谷が？
西谷は物心ついた頃からたびたび親父さんの世話になっててな。知っとったんやろな。親父さんが苦しんでんの。下道に生まれついた人間には下道にしかできん役割があんのや。誰に感謝されることもないが、王道を生きる人々を支えとる。高校生の西谷にそれを教えられた親父さんは、それから三途の川底を作り、今じゃ西谷の窓口になっとるっちゅう話や。
ってことはあんたが？
さあ行くで。
そや、今から留置場に案内してあるけど、お前の方の準備はできとるんか？
ああ、もう大丈夫や。早いとこ西谷に会わせてもらおうやないか。
よっしゃ、ほな行こうか。
Oh shit. I've been good at. Oh well. I wasn't saying stuff like past not even 1 minute, I think. Talking about that pun that I was unaware of.
入れたってくれ。あれ、いつもより多いんやないですか？
気にしな。あんたんとこの娘も今年大学やろ。
すんません。
ほな、楽しんでこいや。
世話になったな。
And so what, they're keeping him in one of the cells just out here, or making a deep dive into this cell complex? I don't know. Just gonna welcome us right away if we come here.
西谷のダチになりそうやな。
奥で茶でも入れますよ。
Just leave the kids locked up and go hang out for a while.
おい、西谷。おい。
I mean, surely this doesn't mean everyone's gonna come to his rescue, his defense.
こらこらこら。真島君やないか。どないしたん？万引きでもしたんか？
お前に会いに来たんや。西谷。
ほんまに嬉しいわ。ちょうどわしも真島君に会いたい思っとったとこなんやで。
ああ？お前が俺に何の用や？
この前の殴り合いはほんまに楽しかったな。思い出しただけでもうっとりしてまうわ。せやけど警察に邪魔されて最後まで蹴りがつかんかったやろ。
自分で呼んだんやないか。
アーセント真島君、お店では殴り合いしてくれへんねんもん。せやけど どんなにええ喧嘩でも蹴りつけへんのはあかん。野球の試合と同じやで。途中で腕ん中止になったら選手のエイプレーも無意味になってまうやろ。
5回裏まで終わっとれば試合は有効や。
何言うてんねん。あの喧嘩はまだ1回表やで。わしは何としてももう一度殴りようって楽しみたんや。
おもろいおっさんやな。せやけど俺は備えないようで来たんとちゃう。誠がさらわれた。やったんはお前か。
なんや、仕事の話かい。
No, it's fine. Or some intervention. Okay, not the intervention I thought that was going to be. At least not yet.
誠さらったんは白いスーツの見たこともない男や。お前の仲間やないんか。
わしにそないな友達はおらんで。
なんやて。
せやけど予想はつく。わしでも真島君でもない第三の勢力や。
第三の勢力。一体何者や。
まあわしは大方目星ついとるけどな。
知っとるんか。誰なんや。
西谷さん、これ。あ、そうや。酒買うてきてくれるか。せっかくの来客や。ええ酒頼むで。わかりました。ちょっと待っとってください。
Send him an ashtray. At least use that and don't just litter on the floor, I guess.
どないなっとんねんここは。
Now we're just speaking of his attorney, that one part of investigations too, where you go to prison, interrogate people there, and they actually have the sign that says "Eat free, you live free in prison." But another extreme.
こないな連中に囲まれて安全やと。
拳一つでわしの玉取ろっちゅうような人間はおらん。大抵は刃物や飛び道具使ってきよる。ここやったらそないなもん持ち込めへんからな。ここはほんまに熟睡できる我が家や。
西谷、誠をさらった第三の勢力は何もんや。
そうやな。真島君は知りたいわな。佐川のおっさんには到底調べ上げれん相手やもんな。教えてあげようかな。けどどないしようかな。
おとなしくはかんと今度は楽しい殴り合いで済まんことになるで。
そんな言われると味ごっつい期待してしまうで真島君。この間よりもっともっと楽しませてくれるっちゅうことやもんな。
ええんやな。安全なねぐらで大怪我することになんで。
楽しみや。わしは強いもんを見るとな、あそこが固なってしまうんや。もう我慢できへん。
Interesting photography.
お望み通りとことんしばき倒したるわ。
I guess we're gonna have a repeat of the song and dance we did in the club earlier. At least it doesn't look like the rest of these dudes are gonna interfere after all. Yeah. I did forget though about a little something. Or did I? Actually, I don't think. Maybe I did. I still remember that I even had a chance to like go elsewhere and heal in between that last little Yonder fights we did and coming here. Surely I can take him down like this. Just smack him a few times. Oh yeah, I forgot about this friggin' Matrix dodge that he does. Oh, fuck. Okay, well, that went a little bit against my favor. Maybe now's the time to jump in. Why do I have this in my pocket? I will bust out the things, restore health quite a bit. Little health boost, doesn't restore a lot of health dramatically. Yeah, sure, why not? I'm moving chairs around at like 11, quarter past 11. That's interesting. Well, oh yeah, I forgot about this fake out thing that he does as well. This is pretty similar to the other encounter, at least that in mind. Let's try to remove that covers as much, as many frames as possible, I guess. Play it safe. Try to. Tough to combo when he like likes to dodge out of the stuff. Oh boy. He's gonna wildly flail around with one of the sticks. He doesn't show me the keyboard prompts. Alright, I'll only ever just gotta waste at this point, so I guess I'll pop another one. Pop the other one that I have of this type, I guess. Oh boy. That happened a little bit quickly, but I tried initiated that combo before he plopped himself down on the ground to do the fake out. Come on now. Just a little bit more of a poke. Of course will do the trick.
さすがや。わし、ますます真島君に惚れてもうた。
あんたほんまにおもろいやつやな。ビリケンのおっさんが言うとったように出会いが違えばええ仲になっとったかもしれへんな。
殴り合う理由を持って出会えたんや。最高にええ出会い方やで。
なんや急にまっとうなこと言いよって。ほな聞かせてくれや。第三の勢力は何もんや。
なあ真島君、佐川のおっさん裏切ってわしと組まへんか。
ああ、
誠ちゃんを狙う第三の勢力は日教連中集団や。
日教連？
東上会の直系組織や。
東上会直系？あほな日教連なんて聞いたことないで。
そらそうや。表向きには東上会の大門を掲げとらん裏の組織や。誠ちゃんをさらったんはおそらく日教連の総裁世良勝や。
世良勝？
数日前に世良が日教連を引き連れてこっちに潜り込んだっちゅう情報が入ってな。
もしや誠ちゃんを狙っとるんやないかと勘ぐってたとこやった。
なんで登場界の勢力が2つも誠狙っとんね
ん。2つ？
俺に誠を殺すように命令出したんは島野の親父や。
島野っちゅうと登場界の島野か。
なあ、世良も島野も登場界や。
ほんなら登場界ついでやわしも教えたる。わしの雇い主は堂島組の渋沢っちゅう若頭補佐や。
堂島組？
せや、これまた登場界の直系や。世良の日教連、お前に命令下した島の組、ほんで堂島組、3つ全部登場界や。
一体どういうことや？
なんでやろな。ま、登場界の内輪もめなんかわしには関係あらへんことやけどな。
日教連が隠れてる場所は分かっとんのか？
ちゃんと調べ上げとるで。
どこや？
知ってどないする気や。
誠取り返しに行くに決まっとるや。
無理や。
あ？
真島君が強いんはよう分かった。せやけど一人でどないかなるほど甘ないで。日教連は
何やと？
登場界の大門掲げてはできへん汚い仕事をこなしとる特殊部隊や。さながらアメリカの CIA、ソ連の KGB 言うたところやな。せやけどわしと真島君が組めば勝ち目がないわけやない。それにわしと組むっちゅうことは他にもええことがあんで。
何や？
佐川のおっさんからの命令は誠ちゃんを殺すことやろ。佐川と組んでる以上誠ちゃんを殺さなあかん局面にぶち当たんで。でもわしゃ殺しやなくてガラを押さえて依頼主に渡すよう言われとんねん。佐川を裏切ってわしと組めばとりあえず誠ちゃんを殺すはめにはならんやろ。
悪いな、断るわ。
なんでや。
日教連の世良も誠を殺すようには見えへんかった。もし俺の目的が誠を殺さんことやったとしたらそのままおとなしく日教連に預けとくわ。せやけど誠はもう十分すぎるほど裏社会の食い物にされてきた。両目まで見えへんようになってな。俺は誠を殺せへんかった。俺には誠を生かした責任がある。ただ命があったらええってことやない。人として生かさなあかん責任や。極道の食い物にはさせへん。
残念やな。お前みたいな男ともっと早く出会わんかったが、ほんまに残念や。
なんや急に。
なんやろな。わしみたいな人間が何を抜かしとんのやろ。日教連が潜んどるな。椿園の中や。
椿園？
なんや、こっち住んだって椿園も行ったことないんか。
脇あって蒼天堀の外あんまり行かれへんねや。でなんや、その椿園ちゅうのは。
椿園はな、それは歴史ある料亭街の通称や。日教連はそん中の弁天やって店にアジト構えとる。誠ちゃんもそこに囚われとるはずや。
料亭街？
ガイドブックに載っとるようなとこちゃうで。百聞は一見にしかずや。案内したる。ついでに一緒に暴れたる。
ええんか。俺は死んでもお前に誠は渡さへんぞ。
そんな話や日教連から誠ちゃん取り返した後や。さあ真島君と一緒に大暴れや。楽しなるで。
さて、ほんなら楽しいお遊びに出かけますか。
Really tightly paced. Going from place to place here.
おい、おまるさん出して。チェックアウトや。真島君も一緒に出るで。なんや、誰もおらんのかい。しゃあないな。
We're just Ton being in prison. It's like one flew over the cuckoo's nest. We're just like, yeah, we get to choose how long we stay here. We don't have to actually be here.
お茶逃げや。西谷。なんやねんな。お茶。お前。
ビリケンさんには用をしてもろたんですがね。娘が大学行きたいなんて言うもんでして、ちょっと気張らなあかんのです。
何言うとるんや。
はんたら殺したらビリケンさんからもろてた小遣いの100倍くれる言わはるんですわ。やっぱ東京の人は羽振りええんですな。
お前買われたんか。誰にや。
Well, I mean, it seems like in this game you can just shrug off bullets to the gut if you just act quickly.
昔おっちゃんに言われた通りや。悪いことばっかりしてたら罰やたんな。なあ、おっちゃん。真島君、わしはこのアホンダラと肩つける。
西谷、あんた
思いっきり暴れたらええ。思いっきり楽しんだらええ。ヤクザなんぞどうせ早う死ぬんや。なら後先考えんと。自分の道前に進めや。
何言うとるんや。さっさとくたばらんかい。
Well, getting shot that many times in a row might be a little bit different. Especially if several of those went into his torso.
誠っちゅう女生かした責任きっちりとっとらんかい。行けや真島。
許してくれ。頼む。
Maybe even after all those bullets, he'd still have had a few more Beatrix dodges left in him. Right. Go again. Go take a look to see what else we can see. Else. This goes. Who are we following this time? Majima still.
お疲れ、真島ちゃん。
さよ。
ちょっとの間、蒼天堀からお前の姿が消えたって報告があってな。心配したんだぜ。てっきり誰かに殺されて川に沈められたんじゃねえかってな。
留置場の西谷に会いに行っとったんや。
へえ。わざわざ留置所にまで足を運ぶなんて仕事熱心じゃない。蒼天堀はお前の庭じゃねえんだよ。檻なんだよ、檻。ホテルでさえ出かけるときにはフロントに一声かかるよな。檻ん中のお前が何黙って出てんだよ。なあなあ。でよ、そんなに急いでどこ行くつもりだったんだ。
もちろんあんたに報告しに来とくや。
だよな。よかった。こんな場所でお前殺したらかわいそうじゃん。掃除のおばちゃんがよ。で、西谷に会ったってことは聞き出せたんだよな。牧村誠の居場所。
ああ。せやけど誠を奪っていった白いスーツの男は西谷とは関係あらへんかった。誠を奪ったのは日教連のセラっちゅうやつや。
日教連。
大門は隠しとるが東上会の直系組織。
東上会。島野の兄弟と同じ。
西谷を雇ったのも東上会や。堂島組の人間やった。
じゃあ東上会の勢力が3つも牧村誠を狙ってるってことか。この情報全部留置場で西谷に吐かせたのか。
せや。
西谷相手に上出来だな。奴からここまで聞き出すには相当えぐい拷問でもしたんだろ。え？どんなことしたんだ。
いろいろや。
うん。で、東上会からモテモテの誠ちゃんは今どこにいるんだ。
椿園の中の弁天やってる予定や。そこに日教連がアジト構えとるらしい。
椿園ね。日教連って連中も目の付けどころがオツじゃないの。
どういう意味や。
そりゃお前、牧村誠みてえな女の子が泣いて歩いてても違和感ねえからな、椿園は。行ってみりゃわかるって。それじゃあ早速行くとするか。
なんや、あんたも行くんか。
犬を一人で散歩に行かせる飼い主がいるか。いねえだろ。お前が蒼天堀から出るときは俺も一緒なの。わかった。
Try to. It's off to Camellia Grove with Sagawa in tow, but not before we take a moment to explore this bathroom a little bit more and find Yuki Natsume, at least in a place that maybe makes a little more sense to fight a card like that. I guess he's not gonna follow us around this part of town. I have to actually just get into... Okay, I was wondering if we had the full health again. And apparently we do.
半端な覚悟じゃ帰り討ちに遭うかもしれねえ。準備は大丈夫か？
Oh, I'm ready, I suppose. I feel like.
早いとこ案内してくれ。
はあ、やる気じゃねえか。今度こそ俺を失望させないでくれよ、マジマちゃん。
As long as we don't end up.
よし、出発だ。
I don't think that's like a ridiculous spike from the things that we've been doing during these past couple hours. Not how many chapters there are, I don't know. Seems like quite a bit at any rate. We're going into miniature Miami, Las Vegas, bright pink neon, but it just looks very normal once we actually get up close. It's a little bit like the Chinatown area in Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines.
どうです旦那、遊んでいかはりますか？勉強させてもらいますよ。
悪いな、ばあさん。俺たちはお目当ての子がいるんだ。
拙者やな。どこ行きはんの？
あそこだ。
弁天屋。あそこに誠が。
西谷の話が正しければそういうことになるな。
待っとれよ、誠。
どっちから行く？
Doesn't
ま
look
ずおっ
like
こしいのよそうぜ。
anyone's home.
俺は左、真島ちゃんは右。二手に分かれて女探すぞ。
佐川藩一人で大丈夫なのか？
心配すんなよ。見つけたら容赦なく殺すだけだろ。日教連だろうが世良だろうが牧村誠だろうが。
せいぜい玉切れにならんようにな。
Right, I guess he's gonna do the rail shooter route.
真島五郎さんですね。
せやったらなんやねん。
世良の親父はあなたを殺さずに事を収めたいと思っています。登場界の情けをかけられてるうちにこの件から身を引いてください。
大門隠してこそこそうろつくような男に情けかけられる覚えなんかないで。
聞く耳を持ってください。これ以上奥へ進もうとすれば生きて返すことはできません。
ほう、そりゃよっぽど大事なもん奥に隠しとるんやな。ますます行くしかないやろ。
どうしても引く気はないってことでいいんですね。
当たり前やろが。くどくど言っとらんで誠返すか俺に殴られるか決めんかい。
どちらもお断りします。手加減は無用だ。日教連の恐ろしさを身をもって知らせてやれ。
Right, I guess we're up against these mysterious masked goons. Because there's not that many, I reckon, that we can get away with. Oh shit. Continuing to exploit the bad style. Oh. Okay, just jump out of the water like Merman in Castlevania. I have to question whether it's, in this in this very grounded and down-to-earth realistic game, I have to question if it's even possible for them to propel themselves out of the water with such force that they would actually be able to do that. This one thing is making me break my disbelief too much. And here come more of them. You know what? I think it's time to switch over to breaker style. Why not? I guess I can pull this off for a bit. Not the most efficient thing when there's one dude left, but still pretty effective. And I guess it's designated move fast style as well. And we're gonna keep fighting these dudes in groups of 4. I reckon I better just stick to this style. And do everything by breakdancing just like in Sonic 2006, those very fast segments. You know, when he starts breakdancing, there's gonna be trouble. Hey, that was another Sega property. Can't be a coincidence. Can't believe Majima was the illustrator all this time. Here comes Kamada. The somewhat more conspicuous guy. Look at this. Is that just one of those dudes knocking me way back? Like, okay, this dude with the, like, the horned Oni face. Is that guy that actually has the higher health? The larger health, or it was gonna be this fat guy that has the larger health, but I guess not. It's this other dude that has the, like the horned kabuki mask, like the Lord of the House or whatever from the first Fatal Frame. Or the dude from Clock Tower Ghost Head. You know that Kamada with a C in Spanish means like a litter of small animals. I think specifically puppies. Well, he's now destroyed, at least. This is gonna be our next opponent. I guess so. I was wondering, but is it like that one gag that they had with Gilgamesh in Final Fantasy V, where he's like, I was waiting behind the store doing this entire time, and I was actually getting anxious about what I do if he didn't show up. Sure, I'm glad that you shut up so I could ambush you properly. I put so much effort into this, you have no idea. Right, Miyagi, come on. Need to cooperate a little bit here. Listen, the Tojo HQ fight feel like those crazy martial arts movies. Boy. I feel like I probably haven't watched nearly enough of those movies, but I did watch that one that kept getting brought up to me by some fans of this game. What was it called? Dead or Alive? I was really confused by like exactly what tone I was, or like what impression I was supposed to have of that movie until the ending. That made it extremely clear what impression I was supposed to have. Oh jeez, okay. stuff going on here. These dudes are... Oh, something's going on. I feel like the past couple of times that I've actually ended up getting knocked down, is there like a dude off screen that's throwing shit at me? Well, yes, there sure is. That's a problem. Come on, Fujisawa. That's not very sporting behavior. Let's see if I can get to the end of whatever this whole thing is without this healing item. That would be something, I reckon. But if I do get another one of these Stamina Royale. I gotta say, other than... I feel like... I don't remember if this is actually true, but I feel like other than... you know, those kind of gimmicky moments where you're... like... facing down against the shakedown guys for the first time. I think the only time I've actually died is when fighting Oda. At the end of the early chapter you had to fight him because I had the friggin' item that makes the enemies more aggressive equipped, because I didn't realize what it did. Other than that, I don't think it's actually happened. Oh shit. It might be about to happen again though. See if I can offset this a little bit. What do we got? Stamina Royale is probably something worth using at this point. Dramatically, it's not that much more than the double C one, I don't think. Ooh, okay. Oh my gosh, okay. There's another fucking dude throwing knives again. How dare you? Yeah. Come on, he's not even done. As long as we don't get any more guys like that, I'm sure we can prevail. At least in this particular encounter. If they show up again, then we just deal with them first. One more of these. Like, the customs are the customs do seem a little extra at this point. Whatever's going on here. Like the element of dramatic reveal is not really there. You're just gonna step into the fray already looking like that. Okay. Alright, what if I try to do that? Can I even do that? Switch back to friggin' thug style so I can at least try to pull this off. Maybe just go back to the classics for a little bit of clearing up. Fucking guy yelling kind of like a guy. Oops. I guess we haven't really spent that much time or being able to get that many hits off on these last couple of dudes that are left. Horiuchi and Matsuzaki have been able to avoid our wrath so far. But not altogether. Oh man. Right, hold on. I need to be sure of like which direction I'm facing on. Just hold it a moment while I get over there. Deal with Hiramatsu and his sticks or blade fans or whatever it is he's got. Let's go ahead and grab one of these here, sure. I guess they really do. Can't really use them though. Alright, I don't know, go ahead and pop one. Quite a bit, but apparently not as much as... I think that might actually be more than instead of a real one. I really need to go back and potentially try to cheat this out by grabbing another weapon. Just get this done by the sheer willpower of trying to get this done, I guess. Trust in my kung fu being better. Take some pride in that confidence. And kick all the money out of his pockets while I'm at it. It's kind of amazing that throughout this whole sequence we apparently haven't been able to actually get any of those masks off of their faces, but I'll be grabbing that. I'll, I guess, just hold on to this ashtray. Doesn't seem like it's very cumbersome.
セラ、
日教連を相手にここまでたどり着くとはさすが島の組で鳴らした男だ。
誠は牧村誠はどこや。
彼女は先ほどある人間に託されここを出た。
なんやて。ある人間って誰やねん。
そう焦るな。それは花からお前に伝えるつもりだ。
は？
信用しろ。俺はお前の敵じゃない。
せやったら組員を襲わせたのはなんでや。
手荒な真似をして悪かった。しかしお前の覚悟を知っておきたくてな。
覚悟やと？
知っての通り日教連以外にも牧村誠を狙っている組織がある。そのほとんどが俺の予想の範疇だったが、一つだけ思いもよらぬ展開になった。それが真島、お前の存在だ。3年前、忽然と島の組から消えた組員がなぜ今蒼天堀にいるのか。そしてなぜ牧村誠に関わっているのか。近江連合の佐川に弱みを握られてお前が動いたことは想像がついた。だがここからがわからない。なぜ佐川を裏切って牧村誠を助けようとしたのか。彼女の価値を知ってそれを独占しようとしたのか。
俺は誠の価値なんか。
そう、お前は知らない。じゃあなぜ危険を冒してまでここにたどり着いた。あの女に惚れたってことか。まさか
な。お前が俺の何を知っとんねん。俺が人助けたらあかんのか。
そうカッカするな。なんであれ彼女を助けたい一心なのは分かった。お前の気持ちを踏みにじる気はない。だが今は登場界の未来を左右する重要な事態だ。すでに多くの血も流れてる。もしも生半可なヒーロー気取りで首を突っ込んでるなら受け入れがたい。お前の覚悟を知っておく必要があってな。
随分物騒なやり方やの。で確かめた結果はどないやねん。
俺は慎重派でね。結論を出すにはやはり自分の手で確かめないと気が済まないんだ。真島、もしも命を懸けて牧村誠を守る覚悟があるなら俺を倒してみろ。
そしたら誠の行方を教えてくれるんやな。
ああ、二言はない。
あんたのやり方に従うんは尺やが、俺も手っ取り早いんは言葉より拳や。ええやろ。やったるわ。
And I suppose this is gonna be the time to be thankful for getting another heal before we came up here. Can we trust in our kung fu just as we did with the last encounter with... Was it Hiromatsu? Was he another one of those enemies that has happens to have a name that's just like... I guess just the last name like it is for most enemies, but... It's one that I'm pretty sure is close to... or well, closer, it's just straight up the same as some BDM composer. Oh. Alright, let's immediately pop this. See what we can do here. Maybe we need to switch it up a bit. Let's see if the bat is sufficiently effective. In this instance, it is. Let's continue to wail on Masaru Sera here, whom I've kind of been, up until this moment, conveniently failing to mention the fact that even though he's supposed to, I guess, come as a complete surprise at this point in the story, it's a little bit counterminded at the fact that he's one of the characters that shows up as one of the Steam trading cards for this game. Same thing happens with Makoto actually, so you happen to get that trading card from, like, I don't know, playing the early parts of the game and you don't know what's up with that, kind of spoils the surprise a little bit. Ooh. Yeah, looks like the bat is the way to go here. It seems like just keep away kite is working pretty good, except in this one instance, I suppose. Oh dear. See if there's something else I can pop. I guess this. No, do use it. Just keep myself in decently good shape. Ooh. Notice we have the burst. Let's see. It's gonna be enough to finish it off. Apparently it is. Quite fitting. There's only the major characters that aren't based on real life actors got a trading card, so there's no Shibusawa, Sagawa, Yakuza, or Wano.
Ah. お前の牧村誠への覚悟、痛いほど伝わった。
ほなさっさと言えや。誠は誰の手に渡ったんや。
不動産会社の人間だ。
不動産会社？なんで不動産屋が？
本人も知らないところで牧村誠は土地の所有者になっていたんだ。その一坪で10億と言われる空の一坪のな。
一坪10億？そんな土地どこにあるんや？
お前のよく知った町だ。
カムロ町？誠はカムロ町に連れてかれたんか？
ああ。今、空の一坪を誰が手に入れるかで登場界が大きく揺れている。土地の10億なんてのは目先の金に過ぎない。空の一坪はカムロ町の再開発に絡んで莫大な金と権力をもたらす鍵なんだ。
それで極道が非力な女から力ずくで土地取り上げようとしてるっちゅうことが。ちょっと留守にしとる間に 東上界も落ちたもんやな。
信用してくれ。俺は決して彼女に危害を加えていない。
お前がそうやったとしても他の連中が誠を奪いに来るやろ。現に車ごと爆破される寸前やったんやで。せやのに不動産屋に渡してやと。誠を奪ってくれ言うてるようなもんやないか。
普通の不動産屋とはわけが違う。彼らの手に守られているうちは安全だ。
不動産屋ごときに誠が守れるわけないやろが。その不動産屋の名前と行き先を教えんかい。
教えてどうする？
カムロ町へ行くに決まっとるやろ。
それがますます彼女の命を危険にさらすことになるとしてもか。
どういうことや。
カムロ町に向かうのはお前一人じゃ済まないだろう。
佐川か。
奴は必ず牧村誠を殺そうとするだろう。お前がカムロ町に来るということは危険を持ち込むことになるんだ。本当に彼女を思うなら蒼天堀にとどまり佐川を食い止めることが最良なんじゃないのか。
不動産屋が絶対に誠を守れる保証はあんのか。
So she's been taken to Kamurocho, even though Kiryu went away from Kamurocho to Southern Body to look for her, so they're gonna show up and find out that she's gone.
もしも俺を信用できないんならその銃で俺を撃ち殺せ。
But maybe Majima will go to Kamurocho instead? Switch it up.
死体から取って持ってけ。俺はお前を信用して話した。あとはお前が俺を信用するかどうかだ。
カムロ町で誠にかすり傷一つ負わせたら承知せえへんぞ。
命がけで守る。お前は蒼天堀にとどまり佐川を。
この泥棒猫が。ナイス連携プレーだぜ真島ちゃん。俺に撃たせるためにこいつを丸腰にしてくれたんだろ。こいつか。牧村誠を託された不動産屋って。ほら喜べよ。知りたかったんだろ。
立花不動産桐生一馬。
こうなりゃ檻から出るっきゃねえな真島ちゃん。
あ？
蒼天堀の檻からお前を出してやるって言ってんだよ。行きたいだろカムロ町。
ええんか。
だってよ、カムロ町行って牧村誠を探すしかねえじゃねえか。こうならよ、地獄の果てまでもあの女追いかけて殺すぞ。俺とお前でな。
Interesting. All this money just kind of sitting there that we really been making use of, so these are bouncing back to Kiri, who's gonna show up to Southern Bori to find that Makoto's not there.
の包囲網はついに桐生をカムロ町に追い詰めるが、立花の決死の覚悟が堂島組の一瞬の隙をついた。やがて殻の一坪をめぐる熾烈な争奪戦はついに東日本の裏社会を牛耳る 登場界本家をも巻き込んでいく。目まぐるしく書き換わる極道たちの勢力図が新たな局面を迎える中、桐生は事件の鍵となる殻の一坪の所有者の名を明かされた。その人物の名は牧村誠。蒼天堀にいるという彼女をカムロ町に無事連れ出すことが桐生や橘にとって堂島組に対抗しうる唯一の手段だった。
Unless, of course, I actually got the timeline a little bit twisted and they got do things in a way that I wasn't expecting. It is entirely possible, but we can now switch over to Raskolnikov instead.
こいつか。牧村誠を託された不動産屋って。
Yeah.
ほら、喜べよ。知りたかったんだろ。
橘不動産。
So I'm guessing that if that dude, if Seru had Kiryu's card, that means that he must have showed up before the Majima events that just took place happened. I'm guessing.
Hmm? 前に俺がいた頃の蒼天堀とはどこか違う。似て非なるものって感じか。
あんた、蒼天堀にいたことが。
カムロ町に来る前は、俺も橘社長もこの町にいた。ほんの1年半くらい前のことだ。その頃の俺らはマフィアと名乗っちゃいたけど、ほんの4、5人の所帯でね。ただ社長はその頃から近江のヤクザにさえ一目置かれてた。で、俺は社長の腰巾着だったわけ。
橘が腕なくしたのはその頃の話か。
まあね。当時組んでたやつが今小副長にしてちょっといかがわしいビデオショップやっててな。キャルって名前の店だ。お前先に一人でそこに行っててくれるか。話は全部通ってる。俺はその前にちょっと寄るとこがあるんでね。
寄るとこ？
この町の今の様子を知っておきたい。蒼天堀で動いてたうちの人間と情報交換してくる。渋沢組と近江連合の動きも少しはわかるかもな。
そうか。
お前にはビデオ屋でセラって男からの電話を受けてほしいんだ。そいつが今例の牧村誠をかくまっててね。電話で彼女を引き渡す段取りを伝えてくる。
セラってのも橘不動産のもんか。
いや、東上界の人間だ。日教連って組織のな。
日教連、聞いたことねえな。
俺もよくは知らねえが、そのセラって男は風間の親分さんと通じているらしい。うちの社長が掴んだ情報をもとに蒼天堀で牧村誠の行方を探してたんだ。
なるほどな。で、要するにあんたが街をぶらついてる間、俺は電話番ってわけか。
そういうこと。じゃ、また後でな。
Right. Guess we're gonna check this out. I don't think I'll be going for a whole lot longer, but let's break in the new area for or Kiryu here. Really get into a fight with, I guess, would be the local Yakuza. Not really the same kind of Yakuza that he's been messing with before. I mean, probably is the same kind of Yakuza, but not the same ones that hang around in Kamurocho at least. Boy. I'm trying to remember if Suimura is a name that's, you know, one of those names that I can link to a VGN composer. I might be thinking of Sugimori, which is not the same thing, or Suemura, Kenosuke Suemura. He's one of the people involved in Shadowgate 64, which is quite a good soundtrack, to say the least. Let's see, actually, might as well use some of this money that we got, because the next tier here is going to be 30 million. 100 million? We're almost at 100 million. Maybe we should save up for one of those. I don't know. Or maybe not. I mean, we're using mostly Beast at this point, so let's see what else we can get for this. We can get Iron Gut, which I think I definitely had in my sights from one of the previous times that I did upgrades for this. And on this side we got Heatwave. We'll go for that. Which completes that tier for Beast. Well, maybe I will jump and upgrade into something else next time I have the chance. So what if we do drop into this place? Chinese restaurant, ask you. Not really in the mood for that. Okay, so we just won't go in there. That's convenient. I'm just like rolling in place. And this guy has a freaking sledgehammer. I might need a little bit of help doing crowd control here. Kawasaki out of the way here. And Nagano. And Tara, let's get with the hammer. This guy holding the hammer right now. And Sekina here, freaking getting ahead of himself. Can I immediately throw away, like, pick up an item and then immediately throw it away? That's a little weird. Alright, 200 enemies defeated in Beast style. Great achievements achieved. Let's stop by Suraya to restore some of our strength, I reckon. Alright, I guess once again we're gonna just go for whichever one of these is the cheapest. Fugu tempura. Kinda weird that you would be able to order a fugu dish and have that be the cheapest within the menu. Considering the certain infamy of that dish. Petrotoxin is no joke. Oh. Need a little bit of help reorienting myself here. I'm just gonna stroll right past, why not? Like, I may or may not have forgotten the button for... Oh, they cut up to us. Unfortunate. The button for spraying money around to avoid getting into fights, I guess. Oh shit, didn't even see this, but sincerely help me, resolve this a little bit faster. I'll get another use out of that front wheel. Unless this motorcycle had two front wheels somehow, which seems uncharacteristic. Well, here we are. Cal videos in Shofkacho West. What could be waiting for us here except... Guess I don't need to finish that sentence.
いらっしゃいませ。ん？初めてのお客さん？うちはええもん揃ってますよ。どんな趣味嗜好でも絶対お好みのが見つかりますわ。
Well, I'm convinced.
ベータか VHS かだけは気をつけてくださいね。
俺は橘不動産のもんだ。小田から話が言ってるはずだ。
Oh, it's that fucking guy in the background.
なんや。そんじゃあんたが桐生さん。あ
あ。
ほなちょっと待ってな。奥に部屋あるから。
ん？
特別なお客にはここ。中に電話もあるで。セラいう人からの電話がそこにかかってくる。
Oh, that's nice.
ここはあんたの趣味の部屋ってことか。
橘さんもお気に入りやった。この部屋作る金全部出してくれたしな。まあくつろいで。
Even if it is a place where it kind of looks like the air is doomed to become stagnant. There's no windows or anything.
人工透析でしんどいんやろ。蒼天堀いる頃はまだ透析やってなかったんやけどね。
あんた橘とは長いのか？
どっちか言うと小田さんとの方が長いな。僕は小田さんともう二人くらいでケチなグレン隊やっとった。そこに2年前一匹狼やった橘さんが現れたんや。きっかけは肩がぶつかったとかしょうもないいざこざやったと思う。せやけどたった一人の橘さんに僕らまるでかなわんかった。喧嘩で負けたことない小田さんかて子供扱いやったで。
今の橘からは想像つかねえ
な。まだあの人が片腕なくす前の話や。せやけど橘さんにボコボコにされて意外やったのは小田さんの反応やった。
ん？
橘さんの器量にぞっこん惚れ込んでしまいに自分たちの頭になってくれってな。まあ貫禄の差や。橘さんは生い立ちからして普通とちゃうしね。
何のことだ？
聞いてない？橘さんは中国残留孤児の2世やで。
中国残留孤児？
橘さんのお母さんは日本人やった。中国で生まれてすぐ、まだ赤ん坊の頃に戦争の大混乱で親と離れ離れになって旧満州に取り残されてな。中国人農家に拾われて年頃になるとそこの子供と結婚させられたらしい。橘さんはその間に生まれたんや。橘さん、日本人の子や言うて周りからえらいいじめられたそうや。 戦争のことで中国人はみんな日本を恨んどる。日本人言うだけでいつ殺されてもおかしない雰囲気やった。けどその土地のマフィアだけは立花さんを理不尽な目に遭わさんかった。連中もほとんどが金なかったり家柄悪かったりの鼻つまみやからな。で立花さんも自然とガキン頃からマフィアに馴染んでったそうや。僕らとじゃ年季がちゃう。小田さんなんて年は自分の方が上やのに立花さんのことは兄貴や呼んどった。
小田
よう、店はほったらかしか。客が困ってたぞ。あれほんま。ほなごめんな、ごゆっくり。あいつ話長かったろ。
Oh, you bet.
あんたらの話を聞かされてた。
もしかして俺が社長に惚れ込んでたとかって話か。話半分に聞いとけよ。
それよりあんたの方は案外戻りが早かったな。
ああ、でも面白い話が聞けたよ。何日か前、牧村誠の死体ってのが蒼天堀に浮かんだらしい。
何？
本人は生きてんだからもちろん別人だ。他にも何件かドンバチあったらしい。要するに近江だか渋沢組だかがいろいろ動いてるってこと。で、そいつらは今も牧村誠を狙ってる。ま、愚痴っててもしょうがねえ。電話番号ある。飯でも食ってきたらどうだ。
え？
いい大人が二人して電話番することねえよ。
それもそうだな。
Alright, well. I thought I was gonna have to wait by the phone, indeed. Yes, not though. A taste of Osaka until the phone call comes in. Well, speaking of the phone call, I think that's actually gonna have to be the point where I call things for now. If I can. Assuming that I can. I can't imagine why I couldn't. Be able to exploit the power of the telephone at this point. Can I outrun my fate? This is a Sega game after all. Can I run fast enough that I can outrun my fate? Yes. Save complete. All done. I am missing a tiny bit of health, but I do have my trusty pocket tissues. Even though I won't keep them because I've already preserved the timeline at an earlier spot. Might as well get another one, for old time's sake. Still no idea like what purpose they have other than showing them to that one cup. And that one side story back in Kamurocho. Oh yeah, well, we have enough to get another upgrade, I think, whenever we hop into the timeline again, but that is going to have to be next time. Do this, hopefully sometime next week. I'll just have to go ahead and call it for the time being, because yeah, I wasn't gonna in that moment when I just kind of went quiet for a while, partially because of me failing to realize that I hadn't turned on the that I had toggled the microphone mute. May have given off the impression that I was in danger of passing out, which was not entirely off the mark, even though it wasn't going to happen at that moment. But yes, it's at the point where if I keep it going for long enough, that danger does become a bit of a more pronounced danger. So probably a good moment to take stock of that. Let me go ahead and turn music back on here. There we go. Just came back. RIP, but yeah, we are calling it for the time being. Getting to the point where Kiryu went into this interesting videos, or thinking that I was gonna have to wait for the phone, and then after getting some more backstory, turns out no, it doesn't have to wait for the phone. We don't know what event is going to occur from that point on, but I suppose we'll find out when I come back to the game. I also did get some kind of achievement for a couple of them, actually. One for chapter 10, apparently, the big reveal. What would have been the big reveal? That was today. Yeah, well, technically not today, because it's like 20 minutes past midnight now, but there's apparently also a familiar name for completing chapter 12 with Majima. I guess the big reveal was just the moment where Tachibana's like, yeah, it was actually this chick all along that was the owner of the empty lot, even though it still feels like it's like more explanation is due there, but you know. I guess I'll have to take stock of all these details by the time the story actually ends and judge it at that point. Yeah, having a quick look at the Steam cards while I'm at it, and I don't think, at least that I can see, anyone that hasn't been introduced yet. Question mark. I'm not so sure, but I'd like to assume so. But yeah, methinks that is pretty much it for now. That's where we'll leave off. I'll try to keep things up so that I don't just disappear off the face of the earth yet again, and we can see more of this game next week, so look forward to that. But for now, you'll take it easy. I thank everybody for coming like always. Thanks for chatting, always great whenever people chat, and big shout out to Crimson Blades for the raid. And all that good stuff, and I will see you later.